What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you with an market watch today. Duel Devastator is about 1 month away, and I'll tell you right now, I don't know what's gonna happen with this set. I mean, I'm gonna be front up with you. I don't know if the value of this set is going to make people go in and buy multiple boxes and cases of Duel Devastator in which they break down all the cards and then individually get rid of cards like, Ash Blossom Ray Spring and play sets or Ghost Ogre. Or are YGO players going to be more cautious about this set, being the fact that some of these cards might not be as needed as other ones, and then play the secondary market? Or is it going to be a mixture? So we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if we have a dual power situation in which the value of all these cards tank because everyone's opening them. We don't know if it's going to be a situation in which everyone wisely takes a step back, goes, we already have Ash, I already have Ghost Ogre, I have Winter Cherries, but I don't have Ghost Bell, I don't have Ghost Sister, and they're kind of cheap right now. I'll just buy those. We don't know anything about the secondary market value. And anyone who says they do is kind of lying to you, because the value of these sets are pretty expensive. 40 bucks for a box set of Duel Devastator. And there's some YGO players, it's well worth it. Some YGO players are really excited. Well, besides the fact that you're getting gorgeous alternate art cards in Yu-Gi-Oh, which I've been talking about forever for Konami to do, and we just found the guy we're seeing it. We're also getting more field centers in here, and besides certain special events that are done specifically at Konami OTS stores, field centers are kind of important, and it's kind of cool to see that Konami is finally allowing Yu-Gi-Oh players who buy into the product have a chance of getting field centers. In fact, you get 4 field centers out of 12 total per box. Now, of course, Konami likes to say, hey, this is a heavy-duty box you get to use. If we're going to be 1,000 million bazillion % honest with ourselves, out of everybody that buys these boxes, like 5 people keep these. Some keep it for collection value, and I did it with the Megatins behind me. You can probably see some of them. Some do it just to actually put Yu-Gi-Oh cards in it. By the way, that's a horrible idea. Don't do that idea. It's really, really bad. It just take it from a guy who knows it's not a good idea for your cards. And some people just like to keep them around because they figure they're them out, because these things are like pizza boxes. You just leave them around so you just do cleaning day, and they just throw them away. Anyway, looking at Duel Devastator, it's about 40 bucks per set. It's coming out, like I said, in about a month. And I'm really excited about this set. I really do like a lot of these cards. I'm finally got to see a lot of reprints. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at those reprints that are going to be in Duel Devastator, and which currently are right now in the market. Before I begin, guys, I want to say, if you want to subscribe to the channel, please go down and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment down below. Let me know. Comment question of the day. What's your favorite card in Duel Devastator? What card are you looking to specifically buy? Once again, I would love to know, guys. Put your comment section down. Put it in the comment section down below. I read every single one of your comments, multiple times, in fact. And I'd love to know what cards you're really excited about in this set. Mine's personally is probably gonna be the Ghost Bell, just because the alternate art looks amazing. Secret Ghost Bell looks not bad, but alternate art Ghost Bell looks really good. I'm not a big fan of Ghost Bell as a card, but like alternate art versions it's gonna be Ghost Bell or even Ogre, which. These little spirit thingies. Something about it looks really cool. Anyway, moving forward, as far as the field centers that are talked about in here, once again, guys, there's 4 out of 12 field centers. I'd be really interested to know, is Konami going to go ahead and grab these official judge field centers, rip away the little judge icon, just go, okay, we'll just get rid of this little judge icon over here, and bam, field center, magic. Or is Konami going to create brand new field centers? Now, it would be kind of cool to see brand new field centers of Ghost Ogre and Ghost Bell and Sabayuja, Sam Strike as a field center. It'd be amazing to see that, but it'd be also kind of cool to give us things that Judge can get. I mean, it would definitely lower the value of the Judge field centers, but sorry, judges. Moving forward, look at Sabayuja Skull Drive right now. Current price point of Extreme Force near mint is about $24, which is a little under its $27 market price. Spoiler alert, this card goes down to nothing in a month. I do think Cigarette is going to maintain some kind of value still, but nowhere near $24. This is impossible, not going to happen. You got the 2018 Megaton version of Sabayuja Skull Dread being roughly around $24 to $25. Once again, this value is not real. This card, if you're lucky, will hit $8. We also have Inspector Border Secret Rare that's going to get reprinted in Duel Devastator. By the way, every card in Duel Devastator is going to be done as an Ultra Rare. So, I still think cards that are Secret Rare, like Inspector Border and Sabayuja, will still maintain some value, just nowhere near the current value we see right now. And in the case of Inspector Border, well, it might not maintain any value, being the fact that the Ultra Rare will probably come out as $2 to $3, which will match the Secret Rare value. Secret Rare version of Inspector Border from Extreme Force is roughly around $6. Then you got the 2018 Megaton version, which is barely holding on to like $4. going down from its $5.84 market price. We should have had Typhoon, which I forgot this card didn't get that many printings. I mean, it has Battle Pack Monster 3 League, you know, that draft set that KONAMI did a long time ago, which didn't really take off. It's about $3. And then Typhoon, the OTS Super Rares, they're like $8 to $9 for a Super Rare OTS 1 Typhoon. So it's kind of cool to finally see this card get reprinted. Not only reprinted, but reprinted as an Ultra Rare, which makes it a higher rarity than the current version out right now. So if you're holding Super Rare Typhoons, get rid of them as fast as possible. They're going to be worthless soon. Moving forward, we got Wave Motion Cannon. Not the Super Rare version of Wave Motion Cannon that got bought to crazy numbers that if you have right now, I would recommend sell, but you pay that kind of money for Wave Motion Cannon as a Super Rare, why would you listen to me? That'd be crazy talk. But looking at Wave Motion Cannon from Champion Pack 5 with a $94, almost $95 market price, Wave Motion Cannon's price point is currently $60 on the market. Gee, I wonder what. Oh, wait, yes, that makes sense. You see, Wave Motion Cannon and Champion Pack 5 is Super Rare, and this version is coming out is Ultra Rare. Ultra Rare, Super Rare. Now, you can make the great arguments going, well, Wave Motion Cannon, that card's a Super Rare, but it came out on Champion Pack 5. We're just coming out of Duel Devastator, and I agree, 100%. Absolutely. But rarities don't care about set releases unless it's Retro Pack or Ultimate Rare. That's the only two differentials. And looking at Champion Pack 5, Wave Motion Cannon, I still think it's going to have value. I wouldn't be surprised if this card still remains to be about a $30 card. But nowhere near as high as value as it once did. And moving forward, it's not going to continue having a $95 price point. It's just not going to make any sense to be at that high price point when there's a higher revenue out and about. So I still think Wave Motion Cannon Super Rare will have value, just nowhere near it. It will never reach a point to the value of where it is right now, unless Duel Devastator Wave Motion Cannons, you know, are just hard to find in the market, which I don't think is going to be the case. Other versions of Wave Motion Cannon, the common versions, are about $3 to $4s. Magician Force also showing to be about $3 to $4 as well. Super Polymerization! Okay. I said sell this card. You still have an opportunity to sell this card. Okay? OTS 9, Super Rare, Super Poly, needs to be super sold. With a $16 market price, the current value is $13. The market is slowly dropping your Super Polys. And anyone buying it right now is the guy you need to talk to sell yours to, because it's getting a reprint as an Ultra Rare. Now, if you hold the secret version of Super Poly, it's still like $19. A little under its $22 market price, but still relatively high. I totally get that. But any other version, yeah, you need to unload this as fast as possible. Get rid of it. The rare and the $8 to $9 common. You need to dump this out fast, being the fact that in about a month, everyone's going to have access to an ultra rare version of this card. Which is at 3, which is kind of weird. Okay. Spell Canceller. Spell Canceller only has 2 printings. You have the Magician Force and Dark Relations 1. Both have high value and both getting a reprint. Good. I mean, great. It's kind of cool that Spell Canceller is an Ultra Rare here, and we're getting a reprint as an Ultra Rare, which just definitely tanks the value of these 2 old cards coming out of Magician Force and Dark Relations, which is kind of cool. And if I was in your shoes and you really wanted to buy or grab into Spell Canceller, I would wait. I would wait for Spell Canceller to get reprinted in Duel Devastator. Wait another week and a half, and then go buy Magician Force Spell Canceller. That's what I would do if I didn't have it. Moving forward, Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. Now, this card has been reprinted a good amount of times, and I always feel like it still needs a reprint. You want to know why, and want to hear a good argument why Ash Blossom and Joy Spring needs another reprint? Well, the lowest version is common from the Structure Deck Soul Burner, and it's almost near $9. The Structure Deck costs $10. This card needs another reprint. I don't care. I don't care whatever anyone says. Make more. Give me more. Looking at Ash Blossom Joy Spring, the only version that's high in rarity than the Ultra Rare coming out in Duel Devastator is going to be Secret Rare. Now, let me just take a step back and acknowledge the fact that these are alternate arts, so if you have alternate art, Legendary Collection, Kaiba, Ash Blossom, and Joy Spring, with $11 market price, it's roughly around $8 to $11. The value's all over the place. There's $8, there's $11, there's $15, there's $16, $17. They're almost bought out, ironically. But if you want to, these are not the same Ultra Rares as the other ones. They do the same thing, but they look differently. They look differently, and since they look differently, as far as going Yu-Gi-Oh cards-wise, and taking information back, looking at Magic the Gathering cards, if it looks differently, it's going to sell differently. It's going to sell in the secondary market differently. It might stabilize in the beginning, but it ultimately changes, and who knows which way it changes, but nevertheless, it does. That's how it works in the market. The market is very weird like that. Illegal super versions of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, it's also about $9 to $10. The Ultra Rare versions added dual power are about $11. And yeah, Ash Blossom Joy Spring, the secret version, that's a version I would care about. If you want to maintain value, by the way. There's only one to maintain some decent kind of resemblance of value. Ash Blossom Joy Spring coming out of Maximum Crisis Secret Rare is holding a $28 market price. Let You Play Unlimited is about $27. First editions is going to be a little bit different. They're about $31 for a first edition Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. Now, once again, this is only one of highest rarity one. If you guys out there and you are, you know, rarity, you have the illness of wanting your deck max rarity, you're going to want the secret rare. The alternate art looks nice, but the secret rare is the real value. Moving forward, looking at Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Another card in which, yeah, great. I'm glad everyone's out there can be able to get the better than premium gold versions of this card. There's also an ultra rare version, which is about $6 to $7. You got the super rare versions, which is about $6. You got the dual power ultra rares, which is also about $6 to $7. You got all these versions of Ghost Ogres, and now you just have an alternate version of the card. For they out there holding the secret rare, well, it just basically got bought out, where the market price of secret rare Ghost Ogre is $29. Unlimited Ghost Ogre are about $37, and the first edition secret rare versions of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, they're $50. Now, if you want an ultimate version, well, no big deal. You got a couple of them over here. $73 market price, and they're about $75 on the market for ultimate rare Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. But for you guys out there that just want reprints of Ghost Ogre that are decent looking, and to be honest with you, like I said earlier, I really do like the alternate art version of Ghost Ogre. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this version. I mean, dual power is where it's at, and you could just buy the singles if you really cared about it. For Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries, I don't know the alternate art. I actually haven't seen it. I might have skimmed it at one point and go, okay, cool. But Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries, the best version is still Shining Victories. It's the best version. It's really cheap. Shining Victories version of Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries. Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries in the market is $3.50. Okay. Unlimited versions are about almost $3. First edition versions of this card is gonna be running about where is it? Running about under $5 for Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries. I would recommend grab this one, not the other one, just because this is the best rarity and it's still relatively cheap right now. Then you got Ghost Spell Haunted Mansion, coming out of Flames of Destruction and Dual Power. Dual Power version is $5, and Flames of Destruction version is barely holding out to $12. Well, these are the ones that matter. These are the ones that, as far as like alternate arts ones, these are the ones that most likely will have any kind of value, will be the secret version of Ghost Spell Haunted Mansion. Now, I'm not a big fan of this card as far as playability, but for collection-wise, it's a secret rare coming out of Flames of Destruction. It's going to be the ones you care about. The Ultra Rare is nice, but you have the alternate art Ultra Rare as well, so it kind of kills both values at the same time. Looking at Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood, this card was so much money in Dark Neostorm. A couple people cited it and were really excited about it, but all in all, it just didn't do much. Well, Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood Secret Rare coming out of Dark Neostorm has a $9 market price. Looking at right now, it's about $8, $8 to $9 at most. And the value is going to continue to drop for the Secret Rare version of Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. If you are a collector, I recommend buying this version, but you just got to wait right now until the set comes out. You have about a month and a half until we can come back in here and see the actual price point of this card, in which at the time I think it'll be roughly around $5. And then we have Blood Blossom of the Afterlife. Now, knowing Konami, it's not going to be called Blood Blossom of the Afterlife. It's going to be called like something silly like Whoopsie Doopsie Made a Poopsie. Or just some goofy name that's going to make you not want to play the card even though it's a good playable card. It's just it's how Konami works. They're like, oh, that name is really, okay, let's goofy this up. The card's effect states, if this card's in your hand, you can target one spell and trap card in each graveyard, banish them, and if you do, special summon this card. You contribute this card, then target one Fusion, Synchro, Extra Seed, or Link monster in either graveyard, banish it, and if you do, special summon one monster with a different card type, whether it be Fusion, Synchro, Extra Seed, or Link, from your graveyard. You're going to use each effect of Blood Blossom of the Afterlife once per turn, which is kind of cool, I guess, but to be honest with you, I really wish this card was like the hand trap killer. That's what I was hoping. I think we're in a game right now where hand traps have been around for so long. I think we're okay with having a hand trap killer in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was hoping it'd be this version. I mean, she has a really badass scythe. Look at that thing. It looks amazing. She looks really cool, like she's ready to kill hand traps. I was hoping it'd be something like to the effect of like, when your opponent activates a monster effect in hand, discard this card, negate that no cards can be activated in response to this card's effect activation, negate that card effect, and your opponent discards 2 cards, or you draw 2 cards. You decide. Something really just absolutely like goddamn devastating. Not only would it stop hand traps, but it also stops Nibiru. And maybe that's the reason why Konami didn't want to do it, because they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Nibiru's out, let's let it breathe a little bit, and then release a card to do that. Maybe that's what maybe that's the source. But it'd be badass to make a hand trap like that. Just absolute hand trap killer in a deck, in a game, in which hand traps are pretty prevalent right now. Moving forward, Lose One Turn's going higher in value. I talked about this the other day in the market, but look at it. Astral Pack 8 Super Rares, there's only 10 prices listing. There is a wall right off the gate for roughly around under $4, but still higher than its $1.78 market price. Then you got the Ultra Rare versions coming out of Cross Souls, 12 price points listings. The card's about $3. And then you got 2016 Mega Tins that are matching about $2. This is, and I don't want to say the poor man's There Can Only Be One, because this card's infinitely different, but it really is if you think about it. I think you could play this with There Can Only Be One, which is even better, but nevertheless, it's an okay card. It's not, Lose One Turn was never really a blowout card. It's just a good card, game extender, for those who are looking to control the game. So I do like Lose One Turn a lot. I think it's a great card. Actually, I want to place it in each of these, and I really do like the card a lot. And yeah, I don't want to get, it's a rumor going around saying that I heard it a lot actually, where people are like, it's a poor man's There Can Only Be One. Not really. It's totally different, but they're just as good. They're just floodgate cards on board that we kind of forgot about. And by I mean we kind of forgot about, the meta kind of forgot about, and in which we're just coming back on top of the card. That's all it is. Instant Fusion Ultimate Rare is a card that, man, I want to buy, but I'm worried. And I think you should be worried too. Now, obviously this is only for those who have the rarity illness, rarity horism. But if you want the other version of Instant Fusion, you got the dual tournament ones, which are about $5. You got the Ultra Rares, which are also roughly around $5. And the Super Rares, which are almost near $5. And then you got common versions all over the place. They're like $2 to $3 for Instant Fusion. But Ultimate Rare Instant Fusion at an OTS Tournament Pack 4 with a $55 market price is actually holding roughly around $53 to $54. But not for long. Look at the price listings. $52.50. Then you got another one for $52.50. Then you got this one over here, which is almost $54. Then after that, it's $58 for Ultimate Rare Instant Fusion. Like, I want this card, but I'm so worried it's going to get hit by the ban list. Because this card has been in every deck throughout the meta that's been a combo deck or any kind of extended deck. This card's in it. And it's kind of weird to see the Konami just look at this card and go, oh, not this card. I mean, it's been around since Zodiac for it, making decks broken, but it's probably balanced. Something about that just doesn't sit well with me. But yeah, Instant Fusion. Why do we have this card? Nevertheless, the card's at $55. I would recommend if you don't have one, kind of consider picking one up. Then we have Scrap Recycler coming out of Fist of the Gadgets, being $5.60 in the market. The price point's almost at $6 for Scrap Recycler. In fact, after this one over here is $5.87. After that one's gone, the card's officially at $6 for Scrap Recycler. It's a good card, I guess. I mean, it's literally made for Orcus only. The minute Orcus dies, this card becomes a dollar binder special. Moving forward, we have Blackened Soldier of Chaos with a $61 market price. Now, it would appear to be higher, being at $66. But if you can't watch these market watches within a couple of days ago, the value was like $70 to almost near $75 for Blackened Soldier of Chaos. The real value of this card currently is $66, which is actually down from its previous value. And of course, we expect to see that happen in the middle of the week. And in the middle of the week, but by like Sunday, I really want to check this value out, because I guarantee this value will not be where it is right now. It's not going to go up or go down, but it's going to be moving. It's going to be moving relatively fast. This is the card you need if you're looking to play against Sky Strikers. You need this card. It's essential. Then we have Thunder Dragon Colossus, Ultimate Rare. And Thunder Dragon's being an unexpected deck throughout the meta. I mean, I personally got my retro invite with Thunder Dragons, and I do think the deck is absolutely the deck to face all decks on on almost an even playing ground, besides Mystic Mime deck. You just give game 1 to that deck, and you just try to fight him in game 2 and 3. Moving on, though, Thunder Dragon Colossus with a $40 market price is actually a little bit low. It's about $35 for Thunder Dragon Colossus. And sure, I mean, this is for the Ultimate Rare version, and the reason why it's kind of low is simple. It came out in 2019 Gold Shark Mega Tins that have been open to death. So much so that the value is basically about $3 to $4, which is a little higher than its $3 market price, because people are still buying Thunder Dragon Colossus. You don't have to buy the secret versions. They're about $15, a little lower than a $17 market price. No. You just buy the ultra rare versions that are about like $3 to $4, and then you have Thunder Dragon Colossus. Yay! Then you have Paleozoic Dalmatius, a card which hit, what, I think it was like 10 or 15, some ridiculous amount for Paleozoic Dalmatius. Absolutely great card still, and a card that definitely is looking to see kind of, meta play in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it technically is if you're looking to play Thunder Dragons. But the value of Down Mysteries right now in the market price is $10. Current value of the card, realistically, is $5 listed. There's a bunch of $5 listings for this card. Fun fact, the card is $4 next week. Unless, once again, we see the card see heavy meta play in 1 week, within next week, the value of this card will definitely drop down to about $3 to $4, where it will probably remain for a good amount of time until a hype train comes along. Toot, get on board. We're going to hit $15 again, boys. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you watching my video. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the like button. And if you'd like to support this channel and still buy some of these cards on TCG Player, click in the description down below. And there's a link there from TCG Player. Buy some cards. It helps to support the store, and I greatly appreciate it. And if you guys are looking to get the new hand traps in Duel Devastator, let me know in the comments down below. What's your favorite hand trap? Or what's your favorite card, I should really say, in Duel Devastators? Mine, once again, is going to be one of these two. These are probably my favorite ones because I like the art-wise. Just art-wise alone, these are pretty cool. Anyway, Paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my video. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos have a great day.